guys, welcome back to my channel, New Inside Art. My name is Newman, and today we are doing an IKEA fall shop with me. So I'm actually excited to go do this one. I feel like there's a lot of hidden gems that you can find before the winter season hits, and it seems pretty busy. But I'm ready to go in there, go through the showrooms, talk to you about my favorites, or maybe look for my next DIY project because I'm always on the lookout for that. And I also feel like coming here is going to help me because I've been going through this home journey, a bunch of home transformations, and IKEA is the way to go if you want to do that budget friendly and find some ideas. So I feel like this is the moment. I'm finally here. Let's go. It's right behind me, so come on. The showrooms are always the best way to find your IKEA stuff. So let's start there. I want to go and walk through and see what has been new, what showrooms have changed over time. We're going to the fall decor, right? So we're gonna see a lot of, warm colors. We're gonna see like coziness and everything like that. But the thing is, guys, the paper lamps, I feel like this, we always see in IKEA and definitely think it's a hidden gem because IKEA has been literally coming through with these pendant lights. You've probably seen these so many times, but I'm just very impressed with how consistent IKEA has been with the paper lamps, the paper lanterns. It's very minimal and cozy looking. It's perfect for fall, and I would definitely consider them. They are super cheap and easy and effective way to make your space just look interesting. Like a lot of people might overlook them because don't get me wrong, they can look cheap since it can wrinkle over time, but there are a variety of them. Like the ones to look out for are the ones that are made out of either polyester or a bit of plastic or even a bit of linen. I actually purchased 2 paper pendant lamps from IKEA. I got the Stockholm 2025 and I got the back natty. So do not skip on this. All right, y'all, so this fall, I feel like we're all about organization. It's fall season. Let's get that fall cleaning in, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all are neglecting your space, and it has to do with the summer because we were out here, chilling in the fields, going out and just relaxing. But now it's time to make the space cozy because it's getting cold out, it's getting cozy. So the Pax Closet is actually such a good staple to add in your home since it's super customizable. You can do DIYs, you can grab it in so many colors, and you can clearly see there are a bunch of different structured spots. You can put your stuff like watches, jewelry, in addition to shoes and clothes. I feel like this furniture is on the rise of popularity, and I think it's because we are tired of the classic Kallax or Besta unit that we have seen for a while. Those are great, it had its time, and honestly, I feel like it would forever have its time because you can do so much with it, and it has been that original staple that IKEA has promoted for so long because it's easy, it's cheap. But if you want a major change and you want a wow factor, the Pax Closet is the way to go. All right, so we're looking at the Skogsta dining table plus the Havsta. So this dining table seems to be standing out in IKEA's fall showrooms because it gives that cottage core element. It's very textured, and just look at the decor items that are put on top of the table. Like this is very, very chalet. It's giving, you know, I'm booking that ski lodge to go and have fun with my friends. In combination of the Havsta series in the back, didn't I just tell you that organization is in this fall. You can put your plates, you can showcase your nice cutlery, your cups, your mugs, all to showcase easily in your dining room area during Thanksgiving or just on a cozy regular night. So the IKEA couches, these are always super interesting for me. The one that obviously has been standing out lately is the Stockholm 2025 couch. This series honestly has been the best so far. I don't think anybody can top this right now because we are going into that minimal, sleek line look, and IKEA caught on to that very quickly. These are so on par with our current trend this year, and the colors they offer is so nice. Like for example, this espresso brown one, I especially think this is not a usual color that IKEA has in its furniture, and it's just such a beautiful color. And fun fact, I actually wanted my couch to look this way, and I wasn't buying it from IKEA, and I found out recently that espresso brown couches are actually mostly customized. They are not a common color. So if you are in the need for a new couch, get that espresso one, baby. My favorite though, that has been around for a long time, is the Jattebo. It's olive, which automatically is warm. It's also modular. You know about my modular. Modular, you can use it for anything. Do not sleep on this one. All the side tables are pretty interesting. You have a variety of choices, and there are some new ones. I am personally a fan of like the sleek lines, you know, the wood veneer that they offer. But if you want to do something retro, IKEA has that. And going into this fall, you have a ton of selection to have those wood veneers, those sleek lines. So definitely check that out. But other than that, speaking of common selections, the Billy bookcase. The Billy bookcase, I've talked about this before. This is always something that's going to be a staple of IKEA. You know why? It's because you can do so much with it. And there are so many different hacks, so many DIYs where you can apply your own style. And if we're going into fall, if you want to showcase your stuff and you don't want to spend as much as you would if you were to buy the Havsta series that I showed earlier, the Billy bookcase is a good place to start. You know, it's super cheap at a low entry cost point, and then you can just customize it as much as you want. You can have the doors, you can have the shelves in the way that you want. You can enclose it, you can extend it. This honestly doesn't only go for fall, it goes for all seasons. Okay guys, so this might be a winner for me. I'm always on the lookout for like my next DIY project, and this one just looks so interesting. This is pretty new, the Ladmakare series. The quality feels great. It kind of reminds me of a Japandi style shelving unit, and I think I can spruce it up a bit, but even on its own, I feel like it looks so clean, and you can use this for all seasons, and fall would definitely be a great one. The price is not so bad for what you get. Stay tuned because I might take this. All right, for kitchens, guys. So kitchens, this is something that we cannot overlook this fall season because fall, I automatically think of dining areas. I think of kitchen. You're always in that kitchen making that next stew, that oxtail, that gravy, that turkey, or whatever it is that is comfort food. We are in the kitchen and dining area most of the time. We are big backs this fall, okay? So the kitchens that IKEA have on display, they are showing more of, you know, the bold colors. We have the olive green, we also have, you know, the dark navy. What I like about IKEA kitchens is that, you know, you can start at a base. It can start off white, but then you have so many other features that you can add and it can be completely customizable. And like I said, for organization, you see, if you have a pantry, IKEA can be definitely in your books for organizing your pantry because you have things from, you know, your own mini type of wine cellar. You can organize your condiments. You have a bunch of different Tupperware that you can organize as well. It adds a sense of upgrade to your kitchen. Not everybody has the time to go and upgrade a full kitchen. It's very costly, but just simply organizing it can transform it immensely. As the air gets crisp and the days start to shorten, your bedding becomes more than just practical. It's a key element in creating that cozy, you can't wait to crawl in feeling, and IKEA's fall collection is leaning into rich textures, earthy hues, and layered comfort, making it easier than ever. So one major trend this season is the natural materials and subtle weight. Like think linen, weave, duvet covers, heavier cotton blends, throws that look relaxed and feel substantial. When it comes to color, the fall palette is shifting. Instead, we're seeing muted rust, olive greens, warm grays, and tones that make a space feel grounded and calm. Finally, styling matters. Like the best bedding setups this fall are less about the perfect matching sets, more about layering tactically. Textural pillowcases, one statement comforter in a moody color, then a lighter throw draped on top. The result is that depth and that richness. This vibe works perfectly with organic modern, Japandi, and mid-century modern styles, which is my favorite. Now moving over to the market haul, I always get overwhelmed in a good way because there are so many accessories to choose from. We talked about the pillows, the blankets for layering this fall, but when's the last time your window treatment made a statement? IKEA's curtain collection isn't just to get the job done with window whites. This fall, you're seeing textured weaves, tonal layering, and light filtering to heavy room darkening, and the color palette is just right this fall. The best tip I've received was to layer your window treatment, and this fall you can use sheer and heavier drapes, and you can look at the hooks and rods in matte black, brass, or even wood finishes to add that subtle statement without overpowering your space. So this fall, rugs are a secret weapon of home decor because at IKEA, the natural fiber options like jute are showing up front and center for dining corners, living rooms, and nooks. And there are a variety to choose from. And I think what is standing out the most is the Low House flat woven jute rug. It's sustainable, it's durable, and it has that warm texture that flat, neutral flooring lacks. It instantly adds what your room probably needs, like depth, visual weight, and tactile layer. Whenever I think of a Thanksgiving dinner or just a fall dinner, I always think something that's jute, like that's very textured, you know, it feels soft but rough at the same time. It's just an extra layer that keeps a space looking cozy. All right, guys, so we're at the end. It sucks. This is the worst part because we are finally leaving IKEA. I feel like this is my second home, but before we head on out, this part in IKEA is not talked about enough, and this is the as is section. If you're looking for a budget-friendly hidden gem or even a forgotten gem, this is the place to be. You will always most likely find something to work with because as a semi-DIYer, this just gives me a lot more inspo on what to look out for. There are so many things that I might have missed when going through the showroom and just walking through IKEA, and you can find these here. You might be able to find something vintage here, and that can be great for this fall season. So, alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for coming to shop with me this fall at IKEA. If you really like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my home journey. Check out my interior design tips. Go through my playlist, okay? There's so many other things that I talk about. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. But I want you guys to stick around. Not just for IKEA, not just for the fall season, but long term, okay? So if you really like these shop with me videos, please let me know. Because I think this is probably like my second video that I've done that was a shop with me, and I can bring you guys more along to other stores. Stay tuned for what's coming next because I'm doing a bunch of transformations, and I'm also talking about pretty interesting topics when it comes to interior design and home decor. So I'm definitely gonna see you next time. So bye.